So this is a small project that I created during my PTO. This is an Arduino Mega, and on top of the Arduino I have a network, an Ethernet shield. This is connected to my modem, and what I did is to configure this sensor for temperature and humidity. This is a DHT22, and it gives an accurate temperature and humidity metrics. It has an error margin of 0.5 Celsius, and also it's not that cheap. It costs around like $10 or $15 depending on where you buy it. But it's a really good sensor. So this is the main dashboard here. As I already said, the Arduino Mega is energizing through the metrics thrown by the sensor to a relay. This relay controls the power for the fan. In this case, the fan is on, and that's because I use some thresholds. For example, to start the fan, I use 26, if I recall correctly, 25 Celsius, and the fan will shut down when the temperature is less than 24.5. So I basically configure a web server here in this Ethernet shield, and once that I got the metrics from the sensor, I configure the web server to query the sensor and get the metrics from it, and then post that information to an endpoint. In this case, I'm using a local interface and exposing it to a local IP, but I'm also using a proxy to expose this to the internet. Okay, so once that I had the web server running, and once that I'm collecting the metrics from the sensor, I'm exposing those metrics with the Prometheus format. If we go to the browser and put that information, that's the local IP is the 69 here. So those metrics are collected in real time from the sensor and exposed by this Ethernet shield. Those metrics are already in the right format in order to have Prometheus scraping that information. So I configure a local instance of Prometheus, and I'm getting, one second, let me reload this. And for example, the temperature. So here is the temperature. This is a real-time metric, and this is from the web server, from the Ethernet shield, and there I'm collecting the sensor metric in Celsius. I also have a metric for the fan status. There you go, fan status. And in this case is 1. I'm using 1 for on and 0 for off. In this case, the fan is on. And I'm also collecting humidity. In percentage. In this case, the current value is 55. This is humidity. So once that I got the metrics in the correct format, I was able to collect through Prometheus and to create a dashboard, a Grafana dashboard. This is also a local, one second. Okay, weather station adverse home. And as you can see here, this is in a gauge. We can see the current temperature, the max temperature reached during this time frame. In this case, I'm using 30 minutes, and also the minimum temperature reached, and the status of the fan. In this case, the status is on. It's still running. So we're gonna do a test right now. This is the graph for temperature. We're seeing here the metrics, and the threshold for this graph is 28. But I changed those thresholds to 26. Yeah, 25, and the fan should be off when there is less than 24.5. So in this case is on. It's obviously on because it's greater than 25, and the status is here. We also have graphs for humidity. You can see here the percentage. And now what I'm gonna do is to lower the temperature from the sensor. What I'm gonna do is to intentionally decrease the temperature. I'm gonna put the sensor in a glass with ice, so we can see here the change in the temperature, and the fan will be off soon, and we will see the status here in the main dashboard. Remember that the fan will be shut down at 24.5 Celsius. One moment. Let's wait a few more. I'm not sure how long will it take, but we're just seeing a decrease already. Yeah, we can see a decrease in the graph. Temperature is, yeah, the graph is showing a downtrend. We're seeing now 25.3 Celsius, and the fan will be shut down at any minute. Yeah, there you go. Fan is off, and we will see the change in the status here. Okay. Okay, there you go. Fan is off. I don't know why there was a hiccup there. The graph stopped plotting for some seconds, but it's back, and the status is off. Fan is off, and now what I'm gonna do is to put this in my hand to increase the temperature, and I'm gonna put some bread here in order to increase the temperature and the humidity, and we will see the values. There you go. fan is on again, and the status will be changing soon. There you go. Now we have fan on. Okay, and we can see here the change in the graph also. I'm gonna put the sensor again in the eyes so we can lower the temperature. And see how it shut down again. There you go. We have a downtrend in the graph. So soon this will be off again. (25.4). This is the relay. I'm not sure if the click there you go, it's off now. So here we will be updating the status. There you go, it's off. So that's it. That was my little project here. So I'm gonna use it in my bedroom. Let me put some bread here again. It's again on, and the status will be changing soon. Okay, cool. So that was my Arduino project. Bye.